Today, Reverend Jay Robinson and the Gospel Vision hosting a Thanksgiving giveaway. 500 turkeys will be handed out. It's a first come, first served basis. 1 turkey per vehicle going on 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, this is at the Barbara Jordan Community Center on East Commerce Street.
It's a time of year again. Starting today, the San Antonio Zoo's Zoo Light celebration. It's up and running from today through December 31st. You and your family can see their light displays for free. You can learn more about it online at KSAT.com.
All right, time now, 8:56, 62 degrees.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are taking a live look. This is a call for action display going on through the morning. It's actually held by representatives of Texas Impacting Cops Metro. It's really bringing attention to the rise in violent crime that we've seen in and around our country and in and around our San Antonio community. So our photojournalist Alexis is at this event live right now.
This event is happening at St. Michael's Catholic Church on Indiana Street. The purpose of it is to bring attention to the unchecked gun violence in Bexar County that has taken the lives of over 2,700 residents since 2018. So at this press conference, speakers will present Vidas Robadas, Stolen Lives, a display of those t-shirts that you're seeing right there, lettered with the name, age, and date of death for every person in Bexar County that's been killed by gun violence in the past 5 years.
And it doesn't stop here. After this press conference, faith leaders and supporters, they're actually going to be marching to the Alamo Dome. The t-shirts are going to be on display along Cherry Street. They're going to remain in support of the gun exchange program led by Councilman John Courage happening at the Dome. If you have questions, you want to participate, get involved, we have all this information right now. Just head to KSAT.com. And of course, they're going to be marching through what seems like pretty beautiful weather.
Yeah, 62 degrees at 9 o'clock this morning. We had a very small cold front come in overnight, according to Sarah Spivey, but a bigger one on the way just in time for Thanksgiving.
All right, well, welcome back. Thank you so much for starting your weekend with us. 9 a.m. this Saturday. It is November 18th. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. Through the morning, we've been talking about our No Shave November team. We've asked you, our weekend GMSA family, to step up, help out, donate if just $5. You guys have answered the call.
Yeah, Max, you are in second place behind Mike Osterhage, and we have to make it a competition because that's what gets people excited about donating for the cause. And Sarah, where is Max now? How much money has he raised in the last hour?
It's been a team effort.
Yes, thank you to everybody who's donated. Max has raised more than $2,000 from the start of the show. He is now at more than $3,000 of donations from over 75 donors. Thank you, everybody, for donating. Sorry, Mike, you're second place now, Mike. But hey, guess what? You know, we don't really get a ton of fall foliage here in South Central Texas, but when we do, it looks great. This is out at Los Maples, the foliage report. They are peaking right now. Now, their latest foliage report, which was released on November 17th, the trees are changing. There are, however, some that have dropped their leaves, and there are still some that are green. Expect it to be busy, though, at Los Maples. In fact, weekends are booked, so you can't just drive up there this weekend and expect to get in without a reservation. You can get weekday day passes available. Again, Texas Parks and Wildlife, I believe it's $6 for admission. Okay, so here's a look at where Los Maples is. Right there, Bandera, Real County. It's only 55 degrees in Los Maples. Some clouds out there right now, 58 in Kerrville, 63 in San Antonio. You can see we're seeing peaks of sunshine, though, through the clouds, and that's going to be the case throughout the day today. Mostly cloudy skies, 70 for the high, a pretty nice day, considering the fact that we were at 80 yesterday, so it's going to be about 10 degrees cooler. North-northeast winds at 5 to 15. Today is my pick of the weekend because tomorrow we are going to have clouds that are going to be stubborn. Clouds will keep temperatures cooler tomorrow in the 60s. There could even be some areas of sprinkles, but a cold front arrives Monday night. It'll still be warm on Monday, but Monday night the front will arrive, and that will set up a windy Tuesday and really beautiful weather for Thanksgiving. A little on the chilly side in the morning, but I've got to look at your Thanksgiving forecast and what you can expect for the rest of the week coming up in just a bit. Max and Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. New this morning, a fight overnight led to one person being sent to the hospital, happening on the city's south side. This happened just before midnight, the 500 block of Riverside Drive. Police received a call about a fight at an apartment complex. The fight was between a few people. One man in his 30s was hit with a bottle over the head and suffered some cuts on his head. He was taken to the hospital, is expected to be okay.
Just a devastating story to tell you about. San Antonio police charging 2 people for the death of a 7-month-old baby. This is what we know right now. It happened Tuesday at this apartment complex on Starcrest. Arrest records show 30-year-old Estevan Flores left the bathroom with his infant son still in the tub. Investigators say when Flores came back into the bathroom, the child was floating, the water overflowing. Records also showing Flores was FaceTiming someone at the time. That person on the other end of the call urging him to call 911. It was only then, according to police, the child was rushed to the hospital. That child has since passed away. Flores and a woman, 29-year-old Michelle Salin, arrested and charged with injury to a child.
The first outcome was a mistrial. Now a jury is again deliberating in the case of a woman accused of murdering her boyfriend. Amanda Montoya is charged with the 2016 murder of Cesar Gallegos, who was shot on the South Side home. Montoya was still at the scene when police arrived this week during her retrial. The defense argued that this shooting was an accident, but the state said the evidence made them believe it was murder.
What did the evidence prove? Amanda knew that by pointing the gun in the direction of Cesar and pulling the trigger within 1.5 to 2 feet away, that it was likely that Cesar would die. That's the definition of knowing it.
If Montoya is found guilty, she faces up to life in prison.
Well, look, it's a story we've been covering for weeks now. And this morning, there's more questions coming to surface about what comes next after SAISD is approved to close more than a dozen of their district schools. That decision made by the district's board of trustees on Monday. And since then, we've asked what's next for the family, staff, and even just those schools. That's right. As our Avery Everett shows us, these concerns are widespread. And the concern is now even bleeding over to the future of our local real estate market.
Families are drawn to homes because they know their kids do well.
That small town feel, known to so many across San Antonio, is something broker associate David Anderson says his buyers are always searching for.
San Antonio is such a rich and diverse communities, and the neighborhoods are so key to that.
Availability, affordability, and accessibility are among the top concerns Anderson hears from his buyers.
If the prices are just outpacing their ability to purchase, then they just can't afford. It's difficult to afford. It's not unattainable, it's just difficult.
Now he says the San Antonio Independent School District's decision to close more than a dozen of its schools could change the scope of the market. But many questions are still unanswered with these closures and mergers. Anderson says it's going to impact owners and buyers in different ways.
Homeowners are being affected differently because their lives are being disrupted. So that's much different than a buyer who's entering a community is going to be looking at a community. Because they're going to come with a different perspective.
The district saying this resizing will reallocate more resources to students with less building maintenance. But families say it comes with a loss of neighborhood identity.
It's torn. It's a very emotional issue because those schools have played an important role.
With growth citywide, Anderson says these decisions could push buyers to different directions from downtown.
That's where people are moving to.
Still a lot more to be decided for the staff here, families, and the actual school buildings themselves. We have multiple stories breaking down the different sides of this SAISD decision already on KSAT.com. Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
All right, speaking of schools, Governor Greg Abbott's push for a school voucher-like program, well, it's hit another obstacle. So the Texas House voting to remove that program from an education bill. 21 House Republicans siding with Democrats in Texas to pass an amendment to House Bill 1. Now, this passed 84-63. The Texas Tribune reporting that those Republicans, mostly from rural districts. They also include 3 members of a House Education Committee that is yet to even take up a Senate version of this bill. The governor, though, wanting to allocate tax dollars to help families cover private school tuition. In a statement released just yesterday, the governor vowing to continue his fight for the program. So in part, he said, quote, I will continue advancing school choice in the Texas legislature and at the ballot box, and will maintain the fight for parent empowerment until all parents can choose the best education path for their child, end quote. Governor Greg Abbott saying he will continue calling special session after special session until school voucher legislation is passed here in the state of Texas. Time now, 9:08, 63 degrees.
Getting cash for your driver missing your ride? It's something Lyft is starting as part of a new program. We'll tell you all about the on-time pickup promise. That's still ahead.
And after the break, Sarah Spivey taking us to a special place known for their fall foliage. All right, good morning and welcome back. Already so many people in and around San Antonio dealing with allergies.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of people are. And I think the cold front last night kind of blew into some juniper. Juniper actually shows up for the first time this season in the pollen count. Why is this important? Juniper today is moderate. This is important because mountain cedar is a type of juniper tree. So it's a friendly reminder that mountain cedar season, or an unfriendly reminder, is right around the corner. Mountain cedar peaks in mid-January, and it is a big deal here. If you are new to the area, mountain cedar is honestly one of the worst pollens for people around here. So just be prepared for that. Talk to your allergist, talk to your doctor about the best way. In fact, we've got a whole explainer on mountain cedar season on KSAT. KSAT explains mountain cedar. Check it out. Molds are low today and pigweed is low. So juniper is the issue out there today. As for the weather today in your KSAT 12-hour forecast, cloudy out there right now. A few peaks of sunshine throughout the day today. Around noon, it's going to be 66 degrees and mostly cloudy this afternoon, and 70 for the high. Not too bad. Yesterday we were at 80 degrees. And then this evening, temperatures are going to be in the low 60s. So a cool evening for us, and relative to yesterday, a cool day as well today. Clouds tomorrow, though, will be keeping things even cooler on Sunday. So for today's highs, 68 in Bernie, 68 in Bulverde, 71 in Utopia, 73 in Devine, 66 in Kerrville. It'll be 71 in Seguin and 73 in Floresville. I mentioned that those clouds are going to be around tomorrow, and they're going to be a bit more stubborn than they are today. Here's a look at early tomorrow morning, right around 8 o'clock. A few sprinkles are possible. I don't think we're going to be dealing with heavy rain showers or anything like that, but a few sprinkles are possible throughout the day tomorrow as those clouds stick around. We may see a little sun out near Del Rio, but it's going to stay cloudy here in San Antonio. So temperature is going to be in the 60s all day tomorrow. And then let's transition and talk a little bit about Thanksgiving week. So we've got a low pressure system, a trough of low pressure over California, bringing a lot of rain to Northern California. This trough is going to take some cold air across the northern tier of the United States and push it southward. Take a look at some of this colder air. It's 31 in North Platte, 44 Wichita, 36 in Minneapolis, 39 in Seattle. It's not going to get into the 30s here in San Antonio, but that is going to be bringing a cold front through Monday night. So tomorrow, cloudy and cool. Monday is actually going to be warm. Monday will get up to near 80 degrees. That front is not going to move through until Monday night. And when it does so, it is going to get windy on Tuesday. We're talking wind gusts of up to 35 miles per hour on Tuesday. So a chilly morning, highs in the 60s, but it's going to be sunny. And again, those winds are going to be pretty breezy. So if you like to put up your Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving outdoors, I would do that on Wednesday rather than Tuesday, because Tuesday it's just going to be very breezy. Speaking of Wednesday, good Texas travel weather. If you're planning on traveling across the state of Texas on Wednesday, I really don't anticipate any major issues out there, other than areas in East Texas could see a little rain, but generally good travel weather on a Wednesday. And then Thursday, Thanksgiving itself, just cold in the morning, 42 degrees in the morning, but beautiful day, 65 degrees, really nice on Thanksgiving Day itself. And for all you shoppers out there, great on Black Friday as well. So just to recap that forecast, some clouds tomorrow and sprinkles, and then it's going to be 78 and mostly sunny on Monday before that front moves through warm. The front will move through, getting windy on Tuesday. And again, Thanksgiving forecast looks great. I talked a little bit about travel across the state of Texas looking okay, not necessarily the case across the nation. So we'll have a look at the travel forecast across the nation coming up. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Time now just about 9:16, 63 degrees.
Big changes are coming to the popular Toyota Camry. just ahead what you need to know if you're looking at buying one.
And you win the lottery and buy all you want. Taking a look at your lottery numbers, your pick 3, 8, 1, 1, Fireball 0, Daily 4, 1, 1, 5, 0, Fireball 9.
Cash 5, 3, 8, 11, 21, 27. Mega Millions 6, 12, 31, 33, 69. Mega Ball 17, Mega Plier 3.
Good morning and welcome back. So, if you use any of those ride-sharing apps, listen up. Lyft is launching an on-time pickup promise in a lot of major markets, and it works by scheduling your ride in advance. So for those of you who have early flights coming up, listen up. If your driver is more than 10 minutes late, you get $20 in Lyft cash. If you aren't matched with a driver within 10 minutes, you get $50. And if you have to use another service instead, Lyft will give you up to $50 more in Lyft credit. So you can earn up to $100 just for your driver not showing up. To see if the promise is available where you live, just look for it in the app.
What's your rating?
Oh, top tier. But I'm like a very courteous rider.
Yeah, I have a perfect score. I'm very proud of that.
I've never heard someone brag about that before.
Okay, so there are big changes coming for nation's best-selling car. Toyota unveiled the redesigned 2025 Camry. Looks pretty cool. They unveiled it Tuesday night and says it will be offered only as a hybrid car. Oh, that's cool. The Camry has been available in a hybrid version since 2007. However, consumers will no longer have the option beginning with the 2025 model, which will combine a gasoline engine with electric motors. There will be no need to plug it in as it's a 4-cylinder engine. Will also charge the batteries. I have a car like this, a Prius.
Yeah.
And it's cool. You don't have to worry about plugging in. Yesterday, I ran out of gas. But then you have almost like 40 to 50 miles of you're just, running off the battery.
Plus, you get like 62 miles to the gallon, don't you?
No, it's so cheap.
Okay.
It's like to fill up. Oh, what's a rating?
Well, first off, that's not important.
We're talking about our Lyft score. Is this Lyft or Uber?
This is Lyft. So the Lyft mechanism, it is here in San Antonio. So if you have to schedule a ride early and they don't show up, you can get up to $100 in Lyft cash.
But what's your rating?
I don't even know how to look that up.
Okay, go to your profile.
We'll figure that out in the break. Time now, 9:21, 63 degrees.
We are getting hungry here on
delicious.
We're always hungry here on GMSA. So after the break, David Elder tries some San Antonio-inspired classic fried chicken in a sizzling preview of Texas Eats.
Fried chicken, though, is that something that, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle, grandpa, who was doing it?
No, so when we moved to San Antonio in '96, we would go to churches every Friday. I fell in love with fried chicken then. That was like my little thing. We would eat it every single Friday. The honey bang biscuits or the honey butter biscuits is what they had. So we kind of dove in, tried to figure out the best way to do what we want to do, and this is what we got.
Like the church's honey butter biscuits.
Yeah. All right. So we're hungry. I don't know if I'm this hungry. How does brandy flavored smoked trout sound?
Not good.
I don't understand. A New Hampshire distillery says each bottle of apple brandy is juiced with.
Oh God.
Yeah, for it. Farmed smoked trout. Then it's topped off with a small helping of fish eggs. I don't know if this is gross or like too fancy for me.
It's both for me.
Okay.
This isn't the first novel offering from this distillery. It's also produced a rye whiskey made with maple syrup. So that's okay.
Finish the sentence.
Taken from trees in a cemetery. Why? And a gin that can also function as a perfume. I think these is like they put these out for gag gifts, like white elephant gifts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Companies that do this actually are good. They're smart because then we put it on the news, so they get free marketing.
Yeah.
And then they get people spending the money on these things because they want to see the reaction in the white elephant gag gift.
I want to see the reaction of someone drinking the trout whiskey.
And then you go viral. So
everyone
the company
wins.
Well, no, the company wins.
Oh,
not the person drinking it.
If you want to get me one of these bottles, I wouldn't be opposed. Time now, 9:26.
You would try it?
Degrees. I'd try it.
Okay. Hey, let's take a look outside with live cam. Those clouds still kind of hanging around at 63 degrees this morning at 9:26. We caught a small cold front overnight, but a bigger one on the way just in time for Thanksgiving. We'll be right back.
Morning, welcome back. Happy weekend. Just about 9:30 this Saturday. It is November 18th. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. And what an eventful morning it has been.
It has been a great day here on GMSA Weekend, and we want to thank all of our viewers because you guys have really just, galvanized and donated, because we've been talking about No Shave November.
I didn't just forget to shave, although if I could grow this in one day,
Max,
it would be a miracle.
Look at that camera there.
This one we got here. All right,
Yeah.
So we've been asking people, are they going to take it? Oh, there we go. We've been asking people through the morning, especially our GMSA Weekend family, you guys, the viewers.
You got to get in there.
I'm getting, okay.
Get it close up.
So we've been asking you to step up, help out, and donate. We're trying to fight cancer.
Give a side
here
profile.
At KSAT, we have our team. We've had a team for the last 5 years. And thanks to the help of Sarah Spivey, who's put together a QR code, you guys have more than 75 people have donated.
Yes, absolutely. We can take this big screen. This is the QR code to donate to Max's page for No Shave November. Max, at last check, throughout the course of the morning, you have raised more than $2,000. Just this morning, your total is at $3,445. That is very impressive. Max now leads the KSAT men in donations, not only in amount, but total donors. Donors. There we go. It's been a long morning. Yes, over 75 donors. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and scan that QR code right here. That'll take you to his page. And I do say that the beard looks really good, Max. It does. Okay, we've got cloudy skies outside right now in San Antonio, but we've got peaks of sunshine elsewhere. 59 in Boerne, 63 at the airport, 60 in Bulverde. It's 59 in Kerrville, 55 in Los Maples. By the way, trees are changing at Los Maples. 68 in Pleasanton and 63 in Hondo. So today we'll be up to 70 degrees with peaks of sunshine out there. But tomorrow we're going to be stuck in the cloud cover all day tomorrow. Temperatures are going to struggle to get out of the 60s, so it's going to be cool all day. And there is the potential for a few sprinkles as well during your Sunday forecast. So today's my pick out of the weekend, but honestly, Sunday's not going to be too bad. So after this weekend, a front arrives late Monday. Now, this cold front is going to set up really nice weather for us for Thanksgiving. Here in San Antonio, the weather's going to be beautiful, highs in the 60s, chilly mornings. However, that same system is going to cause some issues as far as travel across the nation goes. So coming up in the forecast, we're going to talk about that travel trouble elsewhere across the nation, not necessarily in Texas, but I've got a lot to unpack in the forecast in just a few minutes. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Right now, we are hearing from some of our local community leaders who are stepping up and trying to end all the violent crime we see across our community. So it was an event held this morning by the representatives of Texas Impact and Cops Metro. The goal, bring attention to this unchecked amount of violent crime that we've seen across our community. Violence has ended with more than 2,700 people killed since 2018. So take a listen. What we've heard from some of those at this conference just a few moments ago.
We are aware that no single effort will be enough to end this killing, but every action that we take toward curbing gun violence will contribute to reducing the number of deaths that we experience in our county.
We think of 9/11 as being a big event in American history. The last 20 years, we've had almost 5 9/11s here in San Antonio with gun violence. We just don't think of it, and we're trying to bring attention to it.
So as you noticed, there were T-shirts that they were wearing with names on them, those shirts honoring those who have been killed. Faith leaders and other supporters here at this event, they will be marching to the Alamo Dome. Those T-shirts they were wearing, they're going to be on display along Cherry Street. We're going to have much more on the story tonight on the Night Beat. At Lake Dunlap, where a new dam is open and operating, the lake is back. It's a story we've been following for about a year now.
But as property owners tell Garrett Berger, now they are the ones being left high and dry.
It took more than 90 years, but in May 2019, one of the spill gates at Lake Dunlap had enough and failed in dramatic fashion.
The old gates are nothing but wreckage now. A new dam has been set up and in place, but people downstream worry that these new gates may be holding too much of the water back.
It used to be a very beautiful place where I would take my friends and family to go fishing, and now that's just not here anymore.
Tim Smith is co-owner of a property just below Lake Dunlap and the dam. We met with him 11 days ago on November 6th, almost a week after the gates went fully up on Halloween. He'd expected the downstream water levels to drop, but not like this.
I'm anticipating this to be dry riverbed in the near future.
Water is making its way downstream, but through a roughly 2-mile canal running parallel to the natural channel to be used for hydroelectric power, the sale of which will help pay for the new dam. The canal was there before too, but people downstream say water also came over the old dam, making this downstream section of river higher than it is now.
It's definitely over there instead of over here. That's one of the big changes.
We checked the dam again today. After the recent rains and what appeared to be a small trickle through the dam, the water looks slightly higher than our visit 11 days earlier, but just slightly. In that time, we've made multiple requests to the dam's owner, the Guadalupe Blanco River Authority, or GBRA, to provide someone for an interview. The only response we got was a spokeswoman referring us to their website, where it states there were higher flows downstream since 2019 because the dam was down. And with the dam up, current flows, quote, are consistent with operations authorized for nearly a century. But we weren't asking about flows since the collapse. We were asking about what it looked like before.
If the old dam was still up, this would be underwater?
Yes.
We haven't been able to find any hard data to show what is or isn't happening below the Lake Dunlap Dam. Now, the U.S. Geological Survey does monitor conditions on the Guadalupe River, but the nearest stations are way up here, miles upstream in New Braunfels. Plus, the county is still under drought conditions.
Downstream of the dam, though, people are adamant things have changed.
Prior to the dam failure, there was always visible water flow.
Texas Parks and Wildlife has confirmed they're aware of the situation and are monitoring for impacts to wildlife downstream. And a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers spokesman said the federal agency has been talking with the GBRA as well to make sure the River Authority is in compliance with permitted action related to water flow. Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
All right, for the first time in more than 21 years, the Alamo Dome here in San Antonio will be making money. Major bookings leading to bigger revenues. Stadium officials now look to build on the momentum for the rest of the year. Remember, the last time the Spurs called the Dome home? 2002, almost 21 years ago. But a busy schedule, including several blockbuster events, it's expected to put the Alamo in the green for fiscal 2023. So we pulled the numbers. We're going to break it down. Alamo Dome officials expect that once auditing or counting is completed, the stadium will finish fiscal 2023 roughly $21.4 million in revenue. Remember, that's just revenue. We then have to take the $19.8 million it costs to literally and metaphorically keep the lights on. You subtract the two, that means they're coming out $1.6 million on top.
They bring like 50,000 people to the area, and through the streets before the event starts, you can see thousands of people walking. They'll stop in, and we get a full house like as soon as we open the door.
So the Dome, not just good for bringing in revenue of its own, but it's also good for local small businesses. A May study by St. Mary's University professor Steve Niven showed the Alamo Dome has generated, get this, more than $4 billion in economic impact since it opened in 1993.
ERCOT says it is ready for this winter. The agency that oversees the Texas power grid canceled its request for additional power. ERCOT says the decision was due to, quote, limited response from the market. But President and CEO Pablo Vegas went on to say, quote, ERCOT is not projecting emergency conditions this winter and expects to have adequate resources to meet demand. In a statement from ERCOT, it says it's made several improvements since the winter storm and power outage of 2021. Those include weatherization inspections, adding fuel for generators, and improving its weather forecasts and maintenance.
Okay, as of yesterday, the Rotary Club ice rink at Travis Park is open in downtown San Antonio. Our crews were there for yesterday's grand opening. The rink expected to bring in thousands of visitors. And even though it was 80 degrees and sunny yesterday, people took to the rink, had a joyous time. It is open through January 15th.
Also happening today, Zoo Lights kicks off at the San Antonio Zoo. It's running today through December 31st. You and your family can see their light displays for free as long as it's included in the zoo ticket admission. We have all of that information right now on KSAT.com.
Okay, we are more than halfway through No Shave November. Through the morning, we have been asking our GMSA weekend family, you, the viewers, to step up, help out, and donate anything that you can. Even just $5 makes such a big difference. Remember, we here at KSAT, we have a team together. We're not shaving for the month of November to help raise money, raise awareness for funds to beat
live
cancer.
Refresh to see if we're getting any donations?
When we've been calling for donations, you, the viewers, you have answered the call through the morning. I've gotten more than 80 donations so far, and I cannot be more thankful. I think, Sarah, it really is just a testament to our viewers and the family that we've cultivated over the years. And you guys watching, helping, and so many people have been impacted by cancer. So if you can, step up, help out, donate as little as $5. We know times are tough, but remember, this all goes to one of 12 different cancer foundations to help prevent cancer, fight cancer.
We make it competitive, we
Right.
make it fun because it goes to a good cause, but we make it competitive so you guys join in on the competition. Like, no, we want Max to win. No, we want Mike Osterhage to win.
We don't,
but we
but that's
really
fine.
want Max to win. And in the end, everyone wins because we're raising funds for cancer.
Right, so if you want to donate, we have the links on all my social media pages. And Sarah Spivey has been so kind, so smart. She generated a QR code. And thank you so much. But time now, 9:41, 64 degrees.
Hey, we had a small cold front come in last night. You may not really feel it as much today, but on Monday, we have another one that you will feel, and it's going to make a difference for our Thanksgiving. We'll be right back.
Have you been noticing a lot of acorns out there this year? You're not the only one. In fact, there are a lot more acorns out there than usual, and here's the reason why. According to the Bexar County Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, this is because our oak trees, which produce acorns, are very stressed. And they're very stressed because we've had intense weather. Not only have we had 2 years straight of prolonged drought, but think about the temperature extremes we've experienced. Who can forget the winter storm of 2021 when we experienced some of the most snow and the coldest temperatures in a long time? And then we have had 2 intense hot summers. In fact, our hottest summer on record just this past summer. So no wonder the trees are stressed. And when they're stressed, they produce a lot of acorns to ensure the population continues on. The story doesn't stop here. On KSAT.com, I've written an article exploring how this could impact the spring oak pollen season, maybe higher than normal, and how you can take some steps to ensure tree diversity on your lawn. All you gotta do is scan this QR code right here. It'll take you to my article on KSAT.com.
Yeah, that I've seen those acorns everywhere, and people were asking me about it. And sure enough, it's because they've been stressed.
I hear it when I pull out of my driveway. It's just like tons of acorns.
I know. I got to watch where I step. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But also a friendly reminder that even though it's winter, it's not as hot as it was in the summer. Our trees still need water.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure to water your trees at least twice a month.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of watering. I watered last night because we got rain on Monday, but the soil was still just needed a little pick-me-up.
A little bit. And speaking of trees, here's the pollen count. Juniper actually makes an appearance in our pollen count for the first time this season. Juniper is a precursor to dreaded mountain cedar. Now, mountain cedar is actually a type of juniper tree, and mountain cedar season starts in December. It lasts until Valentine's Day, and it peaks around mid-January. Mountain cedar is a big deal around here. If you're new to the area, it's one of the top allergens out there. Mountain cedar and oak in the spring, mountain cedar in the winter. And it's coming up to mountain cedar season, so just prepare for that. Molds are low and pigweed is low. Here's your KSAT 12-hour forecast. A little cloudy out there right now, but we have been seeing peaks of sunshine. 66 at noon. In the afternoon, we're going to be looking at high right around 70, so about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. And if you have Saturday night plans, you won't necessarily need a heavy coat, but you might want a light jacket. Temperatures are going to fall into the low 60s by 10 p.m. And by midnight, we'll be near 60 degrees as well. Average high this time of year is 71. We're going to be close to average. 70 in San Antonio, 73 in Hondo, 75 in Del Rio. Cotulla, you'll be at 77, 77 in Laredo, 73 in Beeville, 73 in Gonzales, and 66 in the Hill Country in Kerrville, and 68 in Rock Springs. So a pretty nice day today with a few peaks of sunshine. Tomorrow, though, is going to be a little cloudy, and there will be areas of sprinkles tomorrow. In fact, because we're not going to be able to see much sun. Temperatures are likely going to stay in the 60s all day tomorrow, so a little on the cool side. As we look at the weather setup and we transition to Thanksgiving travel forecast, I want you to notice that there's quite a bit of rain out near parts of California right now, especially Northern California. This system is going to cause a little bit of headache for early travelers. By tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to have some snow across the Rockies. The weather around Texas is going to be fine. Monday, it'll actually be warm in San Antonio, 78, but Monday night a front is going to move through. That may cause a little bit of storminess for areas nearer to Houston if you're planning on leaving early and driving to Houston on Monday, but really the main area of concern would be around this area of low pressure as we head to Tuesday and Wednesday, really across areas in the Northeast and New England. That's where we're going to have a healthy storm system moving through. That'll continue into Thanksgiving as well, with another round of storminess for areas closer to the Atlantic and nearer to the Northeast. But again, here in San Antonio in Texas, the weather should be fine. By Black Friday, if you're planning on flying out on Black Friday, there might be some issues from some snow across parts of Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. As for our forecast here in San Antonio, again, things look great for us. A little warm on Monday, near to 80 degrees, but that front moves through and sets up a beautiful rest of Thanksgiving week. Our highs will only be in the 60s. We'll have tons of sunshine. And as for Thanksgiving itself, it's going to be chilly in the morning hours. So if you smoke your turkey, that smoker, if you start early in the morning, it's going to be a chilly start, 42 degrees, but totally sunny skies. We'll be looking at a high near 65. So great weather outside for tossing around the football or maybe even having your Thanksgiving meal outside. It's going to be nice for that. Again, just chilly in the mornings, temperatures in the 40s. And I don't know about you guys, but I think a lot of us are feeling that juniper in the air. It's definitely noticeable difference. Something's out there.
All right,
Thank you,
there's
Sarah.
Bobby. Thank you so much. 9:50, 64 degrees.
After the break, a story that's sure to put a smile on your face this morning. Look at this. I want to introduce you to a baby ox that can't get enough of these fall leaves with those zoomies. We'll be right back. Well, if you're looking at if you're watching us, you're going to want to look at your screen right now, because this next story, we can't help but fall for a certain baby musk ox, not Elon Musk, but musk ox that has fallen for fall foliage.
CNN's Jeannie Mose has a mountain of what we're going to call just adorableness and love. Take a look.
You know how in the fall, zoos are always giving their animals squashes to squish, pumpkins to spear with their horns? The zoos call it enrichment. It gives the animals something new to do. And a photo op for the press.
This is her first time with a big leaf pile.
We think you'll really fall for this fall ritual featuring Willow, the baby muskox. Willow is a little over 2 months old. She lives with her mother, Charlotte. Willow was born here at the Point Defiance Zoo in Tacoma, Washington, where the vet determined by touch. That's a girl. Yay! A girl who loves to headbutt her red ball and splash around in puddles, and now this. Willow really seems to be into fall foliage.
She loves it. The leaves are one of her favorite things.
Raked into a pile by the keepers.
And she just went wild.
The name Willow totally suits her because it's one of her favorite foods. But the pile consists of maple leaves.
If it was all willow leaves, she'd probably eat that entire batch of leaves.
Eat it rather than frolic in it. Either one is a barrel of fun. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
I don't know what it is with animals and zoomies. They're just so adorable.
You're about to adopt a baby ox.
I want one. It's a little too big for my backyard.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right, time now, 9:55, 64 degrees.
Okay, before we go this morning, we need to tell you about some unique Thanksgiving flavors. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Maybe don't match this with your Thanksgiving meal. Check this out for the holiday season, or maybe something to bring to a Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe not pair with it. Maybe like as a gag gift.
Okay.
Things are getting spicy in the new Dr. Pepper department. The Dr. Pepper Fiery Spin actually includes real spicy peppers.
Okay.
You have to be a Pepper Perks reward member to get one, and it's not available in stores. They will only be around while supplies last.
I'm not going to knock it because I love a good spicy margarita.
Oh,
or
interesting.
Like a spicy mezcal.
Just bring the Imodium, Pepto-Bismol, because that sounds painful.
Do we have any Pepper Rewards members in the building?
I don't know.
Sign up, Max.
Yeah, I'll sign up. We'll get a taste test going.
Do the challenge.
Just a reminder that juniper is moderate today. Juniper is often a precursor to mountain cedar. So mountain cedar season lasts from December to February. So just be ready for that mountain cedar. Molds and pigweed are low. It's cloudy out there right now, but there are a few peaks of sunshine. We're going to get up to 70 degrees today, but tomorrow staying in the 60s because it's going to be cloudy with areas of sprinkles tomorrow. So be aware of that. Today is definitely the winner of the 2 days, I think, over the weekend. Then warm on Monday, near 80. A front arrives Monday night, though, and sets up a beautiful weather. Couple of days for Thanksgiving. Mornings in the 40s, afternoons in the 60s. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for watching.
And thank you for donating to No Shave November.
Hey, text